These warnings from the Ukrainian government of an explosion if things go wrong here, 10 times the size of Chernobyl, is that hyperbole? Would you say that it fits with what you know about this situation, or how would you characterize it?
Well, I think it could be at least as bad as Chernobyl. This is one of the largest nuclear power plants, if not the largest nuclear power plant in Europe. And the great disaster at Chernobyl was due to an accident. If the disaster here is due to a direct military attack on the plant, I think the devastation to the plant, the spread of material, could be as bad, if not worse. So it could spread radioactive material in the area. Sorry, please go ahead.
No, someone else was speaking to me, and I thought you had finished. Please continue the thought.
So it could spread radioactive material in the area. It could cause a nuclear meltdown of the reactor. Radioactive material could seep into the earth and into the groundwater. You know, we're still dealing with some of the ecological effects of the Fukushima disaster in Japan about 10 years ago, and even lingering effects of Chernobyl. So this could be quite serious and something that we're dealing with for years to come.
We should say we don't know exactly what's burning, but we do know from the Ukrainian foreign minister who sent out notice that several times that, and I'm going to read the exact words, that there is radiation escaping that is higher than the normal levels detected by the sensors around the plant. That in and of itself would be cause for alarm. Forget the firing of guns and the fire on the scene. Just an increase in rate and activity would be cause for great concern and maybe for lockdown, no?
Yes, that's exactly right, because at a nuclear power plant like that, you do have ionizing radiation that's harmful to the human body. When the reactor is operating normally, there are safeguards and protections. But if there's a fire there, it sounds like the reactors are damaged, sounds like they're leaking radioactive material. And so, yes, it is quite dangerous. And you do have to wonder, was it intentional on the Russians' part? It does seem like they're increasing their attacks against civilians and trying to terrorize the Ukrainian population. Would be quite a heinous crime if this was intentional. Maybe an accident, too early to tell, but certainly a dangerous situation.
It's certainly not an accident when forces begin firing on a nuclear power plant. It might be a grave mistake. It might be soldiers going rogue, but it's not an accident.
I'm afraid you may be right. And if we look over the past couple of days, the change in the Russian military strategy, it does seem like they're frustrated by their slowness of the early advance and have moved to a strategy of terrorizing civilians. And this would certainly do that, attacking a nuclear power plant, causing an ecological disaster in the area. So quite dangerous.